Greetings, it is I, ShepherdShang, bringing to you, let's call it a mod spotlight for simplicity's sake. This particular mod is called Everlasting Abilities, and it is fantastic. Basically, I was playing around with 1.10, mods for 1.10, and I came across this, tried it out, and I loved it. I noticed that there wasn't a whole lot of documentation for it. There are a couple of, I saw two mod spotlights on it on YouTube, both of which were not in English, unfortunately. So that didn't help me a whole lot, but hey, whatever. That's not a big deal. So, this mod, Everlasting Abilities, is available for 1.9 and 1.10, and is made by, I think that's pronounced kroeser? Could be pronouncing that wrong, I'm not quite sure. I do know that this mod, it does require a library mod called Cyclops Core, so if you want to use it, you'll also have to put that in. But at this point you might be asking, but Shepherd, why are you gushing over this mod so much? What's so great about it? So basically, you know how you have potions that give you various types of buffs and debuffs and stuff? Like jump boost, and there are the bad ones like weakness and hunger and that sort of thing. And I've used a bunch of mods that basically add items that can give you permanent buffs. But I haven't actually found any for anything beyond 1.8 pretty much. They're not as common as I personally would like them to be. This mod is pretty much just that. It is literally stuff that just gives you permanent potion effect stuff. That's a very bad explanation, so let's go into a better one. So, this mod, how do you start with it? Well, that's actually really easy. Whenever you start up a new world, and you have Everlasting Abilities installed, you spawn with an item. This one here, called an Ability Bottle. Now, let's look at this real quick. Ignore that. I'll get to that. Ability Bottle. None. Why does it say none? Well, let's compare it to a different one. Ability Bottle. Haste. 1. Basically, the ability bottles, you spawn with them. You can create them through this recipe here. Slime ball, 2 bone meal, 2 gold nuggets, and a bucket creates an empty ability bottle. When you spawn in the world, you get an ability bottle with a random ability in it. Now, chances are it's probably going to be one of the lower tier, more common abilities that you can get. In this particular world, I spawned in with Haste 1. So, let's click it to see what it does. Right click, and it opens up this menu. Doesn't it look neat? So, you'll notice there are a bunch of things about it. You've got Haste here. When you mouse over it, you've got the new background in it. Haste, level 1 of 5. Mind faster, XP/level 150. And you'll notice that I already have one. I'll talk about that in a bit. Now, let's see, there's this little X thing there. I'm not completely sure what that's supposed to represent. Doesn't do anything, I don't think. But you do notice when I click on it, that lights up. Talk about that in a second. Now, you notice that I also have numbers here, and this one also has numbers here. So basically, I gave myself this particular ability through creative called Flight. Allows you to fly. XP level 1,500 compared to 150. This particular ability, it's literally something that allows you to have creative flight. As such, it is super rare. Now, you notice that this ability bottle, this is the one with haste, the one I'm clicking on. What about this one that's empty? Well, it looks a little bit different, you can tell. So, there's no special background in this bottle. There's obviously nothing in the bottle here. So, the back to this one now. Click on this. What does it do? Let's pay attention to this number. 6,461. This ability moved over from the bottle, which is now none, into my menu. And notice that this number here went down. This number represents your XP levels. Now, I of course am in creative at the moment, so you can't actually see my XP levels, but that's okay. So, to further demonstrate this, let's go into survival. Now, you'll notice that I am level 53, and once again, these abilities bottles have none in them. Also, because I now have Haste, I have 1 second of Haste enchantment, basic Haste, just Haste 1, permanently. And, because I have the flight, I can also fly. Awesome! Anyway, so, these numbers here. This represents your experience level. How it works out, I'm not completely certain. I mean, I'm not exactly an expert on how the experience levels are calculated in Minecraft. You can probably find something for that, though, if you really want to know. But let's do a simple explanation. So, I'm level 53, and the bar is currently around the 5th heart. So, what if I click on Haste? You notice that this is lit up. And it is now back in the bottle. If I click over this, the ability is now back in the bottle. Basically, once you get abilities, you can put them on, or you can take them off however you want. Provided, of course, that you have levels. Now, you notice that the bar has changed. It was by the 5th heart, now it's by the, let's call that the 2nd, shank, I suppose? I guess it's a shank, I don't know. So, what if I instead take flight and move that over? Can you do that? Yes, you can. And you notice that my number here went up by 1,500. And I'm now level 58. Now, of course, the higher level you are, the more experience it uses to create those levels, so those numbers aren't exactly exact. Like, this would be more levels if I was if I had been like level 20 or something. It would have given me more levels from that. Anyway, you'll now notice that this background is different than it was with just this. So why do you suppose that is? Well, let's put this back over. It's changed again. Okay, how about this? Why did that change? Now, don't quote me on this, but those backgrounds indicate the rarity of the ability you've gained. Like, you notice how this is just sort of, the haste is just sort of white, while flight is purple. The color of the ability basically indicates how rare that ability is. And it also indicates how much experience it costs to get it. Now, what kind of abilities are there that you can get? Well, let's take a quick look through here. Jump boost, step assist, haste, speed, water breathing, bone mealer, invisibility, night vision, fertility, magnetize, fire resistance, strength, power stare, mining fatigue, slowness, glowing, nausea, poison, resistance, wither, flight, luck, saturation, unluck, regeneration, absorption, blindness, hunger, weakness, and levitation. Now, you'll notice that, not all of these, sound like things you'd want, but you'd be wrong. These, in fact, are pretty cool, but we'll get to those in a minute. I'm going to start by showing off the stuff on this row here. jump boost. Pretty simple. Now, ability totem, jump boost 1. So why is that different from this? So basically the ability bottles are something you start out with. The ability totems are things you can find in the world, usually as dungeon chests or very occasionally drops from mobs. They are how you gain more abilities. Since, again, this ability bottle you start out with only has one ability, and it's probably going to be a basic one. And of course, you can make more if you lose them or something. Now, jump boost. There, notice, jump boost 1, jump boost 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if you remember, it was like a minute ago. The haste is level 1 of 5. The flight is 1 of 1. Jump boost, 5. Level 5 of 5. Jump higher, XP level 100. So what does it mean level 5 of 5? And how does that compare to, say, jump boost 1? Level 1 of 5. So what's the difference? Well, if we click this, click on that, it has moved 1 degree of jump boost over. And now this ability totem is 4 of 5, and you have 1, which you can see here. Now, what about this one? Can I move this one over? You can, and unfortunately it did it kind of fast, so you can't really tell. The ability totem that I just used, was just the 1 level, is gone from my inventory. I now have jump boost 2. Now if I open this, jump boost 2. Easy, right? Once you use up an ability totem, it is gone for good. So, meh. So, now of course, jump boost 5 is what I now have. But, this was, it was 5 of 5, now it's 1 of 5. Now, what about if you mouse over it now? Jump boost now is just sort of jump boost. That's interesting. Jump boost 1. It's not jump boost 5 anymore because it no longer has 5 levels on it. So, with the ability bottles, you could move abilities back and forth, but what about with the totems? No. Even though this is only 1 of 5, and I've got 5 here, I cannot transfer abilities from myself back onto a totem, even if that totem was the one I got the abilities from. So, jump boost 5. That's a good bit of jumping, isn't it? I didn't take damage. Ah, that's because I've got the flight on. Haha, of course. Creative flight. And, just to test that real quick. And falling. Yep, that's definitely creative flight. No fall damage at all. So, how high up can I jump with jump boost 5? This is 4 blocks. Go away. In fact, just to make sure, don't want him making a mess. Even when you're in creative mode, you still have the effect of jump boost. So, 4 blocks. 5 blocks. 6 blocks. Nope. With jump boost 5, you can jump up 5 blocks. That's pretty nice. So, anyway, next ability, Step Assist. Now, Step Assist, if you don't know what it is, basically, before 1.10 was introduced, well, okay, wait, let me rephrase that. When 1.10 was introduced, they introduced an ability called Auto Jump, which, if I go into here, Auto Jump, I currently have it set to off. Basically, you automatically go up 1 block whenever there is 1 block available. So, just to show what that's like, now that it's on, that's because of the jump boost. Okay, that's sort of annoying and unexpected. Yeah, basically, I didn't actually click a button to jump. That's basically what the auto jump is. Step assist was basically the modded version of that existed before auto jump was a thing. Okay, so auto jump is back to being off. So, step assist. There are 3 levels of step assist. So, let's put on one of them. Step assist. Level 3 of 3. Automatically step up a certain number of blocks depending on the level. XP level 250. So, let's give me one of those. So, I now have step assist, which is basically the same thing as auto jump. And it just automatically took me up the block. Those are just me moving the keys about. No special, me having to jump. That's what I'm thinking. Now, there are 3 levels of step assist. What does that mean? I mean, you go up a block. What do you need more for? Well, let's find out. Step assist 2. Oh, I don't notice any difference. Okay, how about step assist 3? 1 block. 1 block. Why is it that? I don't know. Let's try some stuff. Let's see. So, fence post. It is technically 1.5 blocks high. Would I just be able to get on top of that with step assist? The answer is no. Huh. So, how about with a slab on top of one of these? Will that do anything? No, it doesn't. Why are there 3 levels of step assist? I don't know. Maybe to trick you? I don't know. There are 3 levels of step assist because, I suppose, this is the easiest explanation I can give. Now, there is something a little bit unusual I noticed with step assist. So let's take step assist off real quick. And let's take haste off just because. Oh, and I will note that you can put more than one ability in an ability bottle. So, I have auto jump off, and step assist is gone, but I can still automatically go up 1 block. That is because of jump boost. Why you can do this with jump boost, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, and just to prove that, see, jump boost, let's open this back up. Nope, no step assist, and back here in controls, auto jump is off. Again, when you have jump boost on, you can auto jump automatically for some reason. I don't know why, but you can, so hey, that's cool. Yeah, step assist isn't super useful in 1.10. It is, however, rather nice in the 1.9 version of the mod, which I don't think I actually mentioned. I am currently using the 1.10 version of the mod. I mean, I just showed you the auto jump stuff and mentioned. Never mind. Okay, so haste. There are 5 levels of haste, and when you have haste, you mine faster. So let's see real quick from the ability totem. Haste 5, level 5, mine faster, XP 150. Yep. Now, why did I bother just giving myself all that haste stuff? Oh, I'll get to that in a minute. Speed! 5 levels of speed. This is exactly like speed potions. Speed, level 5 of 5, you walk faster. XP 100, which at this point I should say 100 is the lowest amount of XP you use. And speed 1. Speed 2, speed 3, speed 4, speed 5. I'm fast! Whee! And because of jump boost, I'm going crazy far! Without actually using the run command. Or, command. Button. Whatever. Okay, so, water breathing. This one's rather nice because it is a common ability. Well, I say very easy to find. It is one that will spawn more commonly than some of the other rarer stuff, like flight. Flight is crazy rare. Oh, water breathing. It's nice. XP 100. You breathe underwater. You basically have limitless water breathing. It is a very nice one to get. First time I used this mod in the world, the water breathing was what I got first, and it helped so much. Okay, so I'm ending this part here because this was a very long recording, much longer than I really meant it to. It's an hour and a half long. I have to cut out a lot of stuff, do a lot of editing, and because of what this is, I figured you're probably not going to want an hour-long video of just this, so I'm cutting into a couple of different pieces. So yeah, see you in the next bit.